Welcome to Cartography. That's Rush.
And that's Kip.
And on this episode of Amateur Hour, two idiots, mostly him, are going to attempt to replace the rear taillight lens on this 1995 911.
I am going to look this up. All right, so the reason that we're replacing this taillight is because this center reflector piece here, it does have a lot of scratches throughout. I am going to be replacing the center reflector as well as the two actual taillights today. On the internet, everyone says that this job is so easy that even an idiot can do it. So let's put that to the test. Removing this first screw, it is a Phillips head screw. So you want to use a flathead screwdriver. You want to take the screw out, it's a long one, and you just want to throw that guy anywhere. Let's see if this comes out. It does! Okay, so the internet was not lying. First part of the taillight out. So we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Now, online it says this should take roughly 1 hour. Because I don't know what I'm doing, I have allotted about 15 hours for this project. So we'll see how long it takes. All right, so second tail light off. Just going to throw this anywhere.
Do these have any resale value whatsoever?
No. What we're gonna do now is remove this top trim piece, and it is held in place by 4 plastic screws. Okay, next I think this trim piece can come off. So let's use a trim removal tool.
We had one of those this whole time?
No. This is the one I'm curious if it's actually going to come out. There it is. All right. You just pull this entire piece off, and there you go. I believe what's next is taking these 5 screws out. At this point, I don't remember what the directions were, so I am kind of going off what seems to make sense to me. The only thing is I don't know if this is, it's not part of the light, which is the interesting thing. All right, so now, theoretically, this center reflector should come off, and there should be some grommets or something in there. We'll find out. I am going to look this up. Interesting. So, theoretically, those 5 screws I just took out, I didn't actually need to. Now that we've taken the detour, we're going to go back on track and screw in this last one, and then we'll get a set of Allen keys and find one that fits into... Oh shit, that's very loose. I don't think that's supposed to be as loose as it is, but let's unscrew it. I have some standard and some metric. My guess, because this thing is German, is it would be metric. But I'm just kind of grasping at straws at this point. All right, so this is a 4.
For what? What's the unit?
4 metric. All right, guys, found something out here. On the internet, it tells you what size of Allen key to use. It is indeed a 4. 4 millimeters. You just want to grab this guy. So you just want to put this guy in here, and you just want to throw this guy anywhere.
Now this piece has the reverse lights in it as well, so there's going to be bulbs back here.
Yeah. There's 2 bulbs and some kind of grommet or something. I read grommet when I was reading it.
Do you know what a grommet is?
Isn't the dog from...
Yeah, it's Wallace's friend.
Yeah. I'm glad both of us came up with that exact same reference. That's the only grommet that you... That's proof that both of us are complete idiots when it comes to working on cars. Because I'm sure grommet's a relatively common term for this stuff, but we came up with a cartoon character. Pro tip, if you don't fully unscrew something, it will not come off of the car. You're just gonna take this, and you're just gonna throw that guy anywhere. Now, if you wanna save time, what you should do is read the next couple of steps in between. I did not do that, so I am, again, not sure what we need to do. I'm gonna throw this guy in here. All right, let's see what happens if I wiggle this. Okay, all right, it is loose. It does still seem attached by something though. And we're gonna go look at the directions.
I think it slides into like a slot in the bottom here. I bet if you go up that way, it'll come out.
Up and out from the rear of the vehicle.
Up and out.
There are 3 small posts mounted to the rear of the reflector that sit in grommets on the bumper covers. I knew there had something. I knew there was grommets involved. What that is, I don't know. From the grommets. Since you're kind of interrupting anyways, I'm gonna have you hold this for me. All right, so it says you lift up and out. Okay. All right, so it does come out. Okay, just gotta get a little bit of ammo with it, that's all.
Let's see these grommets that everyone's talking about.
I think these are grommets. I think. Or maybe this is a grommet. I don't know. But we're gonna.
Is this the grommet? That's where the
I
post
think-
would have been.
I think the cord sits in this thing, which is a grommet. I think this is a grommet. Maybe. I don't know, it's all grommets.
Everything back here is just grommets.
What's this?
Another grommet I see. It goes inside of there, inside the grommet.
Is this a grommet?
I'm guessing. Here's a post, there's a grommet.
It says you have to remove the grommets though. So
What the fuck?
I don't know. And then we're gonna look at the directions again because as of now, I have 2 bulbs out. It is still attached to this though. So, is there something about a screw? Now lift the reflector up and over. You were right. These are grommets. All right, guys. We are free. Free at last. All right, so it says you can replace bulbs at this point. I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. We're almost at the finish line. What it says to do next is clean the inside of the car because it is filthy. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so we have now taken off the old reflector. We have cleaned out the inside of the bumper cover and basically where those grommets are, which we now know what grommets are. And this is the old reflector. So you can see it is in very bad condition. And you can see it's in bad condition when you compare it to the new one, which is right underneath. I'm gonna put them right on top of each other so you can see both of them. Oh man, this thing is beautiful, isn't it? Big thing here is you wanna make sure these posts go into the grommet. So I know the center one is in because I pull straight back. Yeah, it came out.
There's always one thing that seems like it should be incredibly simple that takes half an hour. Let me take a swing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trade me.
Yes.
And that's not quite it, is it?
I feel like I'm getting close. It's in. Nope. Right
Definitely
here.
not. It's definitely not in.
There we go. All right, guys.
I think that's good.
It's like within a millimeter. Next step is to pick this back up. Yes.
We're bad at this, and it's going to be impossible to edit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say that the shortest wire goes to
The
the
first
most
one.
inward light.
I think you are on the money. And if not, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do it that way and see what happens.
Every time you turn on your brights, your parking lights will turn on or something.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Let's start here.
That seems right-ish. That goes to the little one.
This one?
It's a 50-50 chance that you have this put together correctly.
We will find out. Okay. It's in.
That should be about right. Ooh, that's fixed in place, baby. That's in place.
Should we,
See if the lights are plugged in properly?
Yes.
Brake lights are good. That also looks, well, so when your actual lights are on, we got this one on.
Okay.
And that one on. So some things, these are supposed to be indicators, right? Turn on your indicators. That one's going. That's where it's supposed to be, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't know.
This is supposed to be indicator. This one's correct. I think that one's backward.
Well, let's take it back off, I guess.
Alright. Where's my fucking...
Well, what's this supposed to be then on the corner? Corner light? Here we are, getting started here. The first thing you want to do is take off the left rear tail light. Now I'm all dizzy from the carbon monoxide.
The garage is probably ventilated, you know.
There's not even a window in here. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the time that I plugged in my spark plugs in the wrong order.
The difference is this is an easy fix. What you did was just ridiculous.
Here I am trying to fix cars on YouTube.
I just don't know why people enjoy doing this.
Working on cars?
Yeah.
Blinker is the one that it wasn't before, which is correct now.
Okay.
All right, well, we've got new lights on. It looks correct now. Are you pleased?
I am. It looks so much better. So, whenever I went and they told me that I needed a new taillight, I asked them what it would cost if I just had them install it. And they quoted me like, I think $50 or $75 just to get the taillights installed. After doing it, I'm honest, I would have just paid. I would have just paid them.